Have you ever felt completely alone in your struggles?
Like no one on earth could possibly understand what you're going through. You put on a brave face, you smile, you say all the right things, but inside, you're carrying a weight that feels unbearable. Maybe it's a silent worry that keeps you up at night, a deep-seated fear you've never spoken aloud, or a hidden hurt that you've buried so deep you almost forget it's there. We all have those unspoken parts of our hearts, the secret chambers where our truest feelings reside. And in those quiet, lonely moments, it's easy to feel invisible.
But I want to share. I'll never truly.
The Bible tells us something incredible. In Psalm 139, David writes, "Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely." Think about that for a second. Before you even form the words, before you can even articulate the jumble of emotions inside you, God already knows. He doesn't just hear your prayers, He hears your silence. He knows the prayers your heart is crying out when you don't have the strength to speak. And her heart was broken year after year. The Bible says she went to the temple to pray, and she was weeping in bitterness of soul. But here's the fascinating part. She wasn't praying out loud. Her lips were moving, but her voice was not heard. The priest, Eli, saw her and completely misunderstood. He thought she was drunk. He judged her based on what he saw on the outside, a common human mistake. But God saw something different. He wasn't just looking at her moving lips, He was listening to the cry of her heart. He heard the unspoken desperation, the years of silent tears, the profound hope she held onto, while the world, represented by Eli, misjudged her. God understood her perfectly. He heard her silent prayer and answered it in a powerful way, giving her a son, Samuel, who would become a great prophet. Hannah's story is a beautiful reminder that our deepest needs and desires, the ones we can't even put into words, are fully known and understood by God. He sees past the exterior and looks directly into the heart. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. Wordless groans. That's such a powerful phrase. It speaks to those moments when we are so overwhelmed, so full of emotion, that all we can do, sigh or groan. We don't have the words, we don't know what to ask for. And in that very moment of weakness and silence, the Spirit of God is right there, translating those groans into perfect prayers on our behalf. It's like having the ultimate advocate who understands the language of our soul better than we do. So, what does this mean for you and me, right here, right now? It means that you can stop striving to find the perfect words to pray. You can release the pressure to have it all figured out before you come to God. You can simply be. You can sit in silence and know that your presence is a prayer. You can let the tears fall and know that each one is understood. You can feel the anxiety in your chest and know that God is not distant. He's right there with you in it, understanding the depth of your fear without you having to explain a thing. Think about Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. He was in such agony that his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. His prayer was raw and real. "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me." But even in that moment of intense human suffering, he added, "Yet not as I will, but as you will." God the Father understood the immense weight on his Son, the unspoken terror and the incredible love that drove him toward the cross. He knew every facet of Jesus' heart. Your Gethsemane moments, those times of deep distress and uncertainty, are also fully known to God. He knows the why behind your pain. He knows the fears you're battling that you haven't admitted to anyone, maybe not even to yourself. He knows the secret dreams you hold in your heart, the ones you're almost afraid to hope for. He knows your intentions, your motives, and your deepest longings. When you feel misunderstood by the people around you, remember Hannah. When people only see the surface, God sees the story you carry inside. When you feel weak and don't know what to pray, remember the promise of the Spirit. Your wordless groans are a direct line to the throne of grace. This truth is not meant to be just a nice idea, it's meant to be a source of profound peace and freedom. It frees you from the performance of prayer and invites you into the relationship of prayer. It means that no feeling is too messy, no thought is too hidden, and no silence is too empty for God. He is the God who leans in to listen not just to our words, but to the very rhythm of our hearts. Don't try to say the right thing. Just be still and know that He is God. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, and trust that the God of the universe is not only aware of it, but is intimately acquainted with it. He knows what you don't say out loud. He hears the prayers you cannot speak, and He loves you, not just for the person you present to the world, but for the real, unedited, unspoken you. You are fully seen, fully known, and fully loved. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. It helps us reach more people who might need to hear this message of hope. God bless you. And remember, even in the silence, you are heard.